The Go Tour Pass Deluxe is just released in Pokemon Go for £15 or $15 of your equivalent currency, and thank you to Leaks, we now have access to what every single reward is, even if we haven't unlocked them yet. So I wanted to go through them today and let you know if it's actually worth your money overall. So make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord to be added in-game. Now, quick note, I wanted to apologize for the confusion in yesterday's video, which was originally a guide to how to progress through the Tour Pass, but since I took my data from the in-person Tour Pass, it ended up being different because then I had to decide to take a different approach. Did a 180, changed the rewards, the amount of tiers, and also added an XP limit for some reason, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'll go through advice on how to progress through it later in the video, but first I wanted to talk about the rewards and how they add to my calculation. Now, here are the rewards that add 0 value in my opinion. So we get encounters with Servine, Pignite, and Duat. I decided to not include these as any value because these are literally in the wild right now. XL Candy for Tepig, Oshawott, and Snivy. These are literally in the wild right now. I don't know why these are rewards. And we also have a Spotlight Owl with 2 times Catch Candy, so that's a bit ridiculous. And you also get the 4 times encounters with Sandile, Mienfoo, Pawniard, and both versions of Basculin and Vullaby, which would add value, don't get me wrong, if they were shiny boosted, but Leaks have confirmed these have full odds shiny rates, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So now let's go through the rewards that actually add monetary value, that have like a genuine value already attached to them in game. So we've got 25 Pokeballs, 22 times lure modules, 5 incenses, 125 Great Balls, 5 Lucky Eggs, 4 Star Pieces, 25 Ultra Balls, and a Kyurem Avatar Helmet. So altogether, the Pokeballs is £1, the Lure Modules is £2, the incenses are also £2, 125 Great Balls is worth £5, 5 Lucky Eggs is £4, 4 Star Pieces is also £4, 25 Ultra Balls is £1, and Kyurem Avatar Helmet is £3. So next, I'm going to go through the ones that don't have definite prices, so I'm going to have like a rough guesstimate about how much they're actually worth, and obviously there'll be a slight bias with myself, but it'll just be depending on what you're doing overall. So first we have the Victini encounter, which is at tier 1, and instead of counting this as £5 like the old ticket was, I'm going to say this is £2.50 because it's the second time it's been released and it's not useful. And it can't be shiny, unfortunately, so not a great encounter, but you know, it is another mythical, so if you want to reroll your Victini stuff, have a go. Next, we get 25 Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom candy. Now, we get around 4 candy per raid if you have a Mega Evolution as well, and if you want a Pineapple Berry if you get a shiny. So I'm going to value this generously at £5, because it's 75 candy overall, it's quite a lot. Next, we have 20 Reshiram XL candy. I'm going to value this at £5 as well. 10 Zekrom XL candy, which is worth £3. 15 Kyurem XL candy, which I'm going to say £4. And then we get 5 Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus, and Thundurus Landorus XL candy, which we're going to value at £5. You also get 200 Bolt and Blaze Fusion Energy, which is around 2 raids worth each, so you get around £4 of value there. 50k Stardust, which I'm not attaching a value to, 40k XP, 1 Lucky Trinket, which I'm going to say is £10. Honestly, this is probably the best value thing you can get in the past. This item is really, really good. And you also get 3 times XP bonus when reaching the final milestone. So overall, it's around £63 to £70 of value. So overall, I'm going to say 70. So doing the math, that gives you an overall 4.6 times value. So if this is worth it for you, then go ahead and do it. But as you can see in the gameplay in the background that you've probably already gone through and seen, the amount of tickets in the shop is absolutely ridiculous. Overall, if you wanted to buy every single ticket that's available in the shop right now, so that's the ticket for Go Tour, that's the Deluxe Pass, that's the Meloetta thing, that's the Raids Research, and that's the raid, and that's the egg bonus, that's £30 of value. It is like absolutely ridiculous how many tickets are in the shop right now. And don't get me started on how many boxes are beneath that. Some of them are value, some of them have decent amount of value, but some of them just, it really depends on how you're going to play this event. So, is this worth it? I wanted to quickly go through this on a personal scale. I don't think I'm going to buy the Tour Pass Deluxe. Originally, I was going to, but now I'm pretty hesitant because the rewards and the way that you progress through it, I'm just really not a fan of, because personally, I really hoped that there would be more encounters with legendaries like Zekrom, Reshiram, Kyurem, but instead we're just getting candy for them, or maybe encounters with like Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and the other raids, but unfortunately, we're not getting that. I think the rewards are kind of underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, you do get more value than you would if you paid £15 of poker coins, but I'll be honest, this is kind of an underwhelming start, especially with how they've limited the progression, which I think is very silly. It just kind of like nerfs hardcore grinding people. I think just adding a limit to your grinding is a bit silly, and also not giving a shiny boost for the Sandile, Mienfoo, Pawniard, Basculin, and Vullaby encounters is just a bit silly, really. They can be shiny, don't get me wrong, but they are full odds, so you'll have a 1 in 500 chance. Let me know if you do get the shiny, because that would be pretty cool. But overall, I'm going to hop onto Leekduck now and let you know how to quickly progress through the Tour Pass, because there's no really way of speeding through it. So every day you'll get your pass task, and you can get, obviously, you'll get your daily pass tasks, and those will give you your bonus points, so you'll want to get those done. But you need 50 points for every rank, which means 50 times 100. I believe that's, sorry, bad at maths, 5,000 points overall. But the kicker here is actually you can earn up to 150 extra points daily by completing certain tasks. So catching a legendary Pokemon will get you 50, hatching an egg will get you 10, and catching a Pokemon will get you 5. So if you end up catching 30 Pokemon, 3 legendaries, or hatch 15 eggs in a day, then you'll be able to do it. But your progress is capped at 4 to 5 ranks per day. So overall, you can only progress up to 4 to 5 ranks if you really grind. But during the weekend, you can earn more from the pass tasks that refresh hourly, meaning that you have to play during your Nova Tour, like the actual time frame, which is really weird, because there are some people that just can't play the event and want to max out their rewards beforehand. So if you end up only being able to play during the week, so Monday to Friday, that will be 5 days times by 5 by ranks. You'll only be able to get to tier 25, where you'll get a Vullaby encounter, and you'll get the tier 1 bonus, which is just really weird, man. I'm really not a fan of how they've done this, but overall, let me know if you're going to get it. I'm still thinking about it. I might wait till near the end, because you don't get any bonuses for buying the pass beforehand, so I think I'm going to wait until I get near the end of the pass, and then I'll make my decision. So make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.